this next part, starting off at the 6th fret on the D string, 8th fret G string, and 9th fret on the B string. And then you have the 8th fret on the low E string as a bass note. So you're plucking the strings basically, and then hitting the bass note with the thumb, right? And then the second chord here is on the 6th fret of the A string, 7th fret D string, 6th fret G string, 7th fret B string. So it's like this. And to the next chord here, so it's 4th fret on the A string, 4th fret on the G string, 5th fret on the B string, and then the open high E. There's a hammer on to the 2nd fret on the high E string. And then we do like, after the hammer on pull off thing, you get 4th fret on the B string, 2nd fret on the B string, open B string, 2nd fret on the B string, then to the 7th fret on the B string. Okay? So you leave the chord here, okay, while you do that. You let it ring, okay? Into this little chord here, which is the 4th fret on the D string, 6th fret on the G string, 7th fret on the B string, and the open A. So the whole thing is like, so you first hit the A string, and then you plug the little chord over here. And then this little chord here is the 6th fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, 6th fret on the G string, 5th fret on the B string. Going to the 4th fret on the low E string, and then the 4th fret on the G and the B string at the same time, plucking them. And then the 2nd fret on the B string, and pull off to the open B string. And then you have like 2 times, I think, the high E string open there after that. So you got this here, and then the next chord is then on the 4th fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, 4th fret on the G string, and the 5th fret on the B string. And you move the 5th fret on the B string to the 4th fret there. So it's like first hit the bass note, the A string, plucking the other strings 2 times, and then you're going to this 9th chord here. This is the 4th fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D string, 4th fret on the G string, and the 4th fret on the B string. So the whole thing is like this. And then going to the, this is like a F minor 7, and this is the 2nd fret on the low E string, 4th fret on the A string, and the 2nd fret on all the other strings. This chord he plays with the middle finger, and usually I would play it with the ring finger actually, and with this chord he's doing this. So 2 times he played his main chord, I think with a golpe also. he's doing a 4th fret on the G string, pull off, and then 4th fret on the B string also. Kind of while he's strumming, so, you know. Into this chord here. So he's just doing the accent now really loud, like downstroke. And then with this one, he's doing the upstroke. And then strumming rhythmically, right? And then pushing this chord after that, right, with an upstroke. This is the 4th fret on the low E string, 6th fret on the A string, 7th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, and the 4th fret on the B string and the high E string. So it's like this then, the whole thing. And then the part will repeat itself again. I think this time it's exactly the same, for the first time ever, I think. The only difference is then the accents there are different than the first time. The first time is kind of early, like upstroke thing, like you expect it at some moment, but it's a little bit earlier. It's kind of weird. And the second time it is kind of more straight and as expected basically, but then 2 times. You just have to play and listen to the recording and learn to play it along, right? Let me now play it really slow with the track on the background at 35% of the speed, okay? Actually, at this chord here, I think he's doing a pull-off only. You hear that? Like this. You see that? Instead of hammer-on pull-off, he's doing only a pull-off then. At least that's what I hear on the recording. Okay, and then we have this part there. It's actually played a little bit more like this, with some chords in there. So instead of his last one here, he's actually playing a chord. C sharp minor chord. So it's starting here out on the 6th fret, and then the 9th fret, 6th fret on the D string, and the 9th fret on the B string. So it's octaves, you know. And then going to the 9th fret on the G string, and the 12th fret on the high E string. Then move that one down. So you have this. And then back to the 6th fret, to the 9th fret on the D string and the B string. And then you move it up 6th fret on the G string and the 9th fret on the high E string. So you got this. Then you move it down from to the 4th fret on the G string and the 7th fret on the high E string. And then in between you got the 4th fret and the 7th fret on the D string and the B string. And then you do this. So you move the shape from the 4th fret on the G string and the 7th fret on the high E string, 2 down to the 2nd fret on the G string, 5th fret on the high E string, and then you go down to 2nd fret on the D string, 5th fret on the B string, and then again this one, 2nd fret on the G string, 5th fret on the high E string, and then the chord, which is the 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the D string and G string, 5th fret on the B string, and the 4th fret on the high E string. So the whole thing is like this. Really slow. I would like to make another little variation there because I put in another chord, yeah, with a heavy accent, so it's here. You see that? So I'm doing this. So I got 2 chords in there. Also this B major chord, which is the 7th fret here, 7th fret on the low E string, 9th fret on the A and the D string, 8th fret on the G string, 7th fret on the B and the high E string. So it's just because there's a heavy accent there, so that's why I would like to have the chord there. It makes a little bit more noise. So it's like this then. So what I'm doing here is to so actually after this chord throw in a little bit of this one, but you can do the same already here, of course, in this position. That's where I'm moving to anyway. But yeah, maybe you know, same notes in different positions, so you just have to make it your own, you know, see which one you prefer. This is a nice extra little challenge to put it first here and then there, you know, for your coordination and everything, right? But otherwise just do 2 times this one. Also you have to hold the chord. You have to hold it for some time, let it ring for some time at least, okay? At least that's what I think. So not like this. Not not short, the chords. I feel more long, like this. See that? It's a little bit of a difference there, okay? So the whole part is like this then, really slow, okay? Upstroke again. Alright, so thanks for watching again, and well, see you next time, I hope, with the next part of the song, and a few more parts and we are totally done with it. So alright, bye bye.